And welcome, this is Wayne from Wandering Through Wayne's World. I try to bring you some of the things that we always wonder why we never thought about it and why someone might be smarter than us to come up with a simple solution for a difficult problem. With me is Lenny Miroff, and he is the inventor and the president of ezdrops.
I am, and thank you for having me, Wayne.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay, so like most great inventions, this is simple.
Yes, it is.
Why? What made you say, hey, we need this?
I have been working in ophthalmology for many, many years. And as an ophthalmic technician, one of the questions that I always ask during my pre-examination is, do you get eye drops into your eyes? And what drops are you taking? And many times when patients say, well, when I get them in. And what happens when patients are on therapeutic eye drops, it's very expensive. And if they miss their eyes, they won't buy them because they cannot get them refilled again. So I felt that I had to come up with a better way, and anything that I was able to do that would help the patients get the eye drops into their eyes would be very beneficial for their eye care, especially if they were on therapeutic eye drops like for glaucoma or eye infections.
Okay, so I'm going to interject here and just have him give you just a general synopsis of what this simple product is. So why don't you tell us what this is?
Yes. ezdrops is a patented reflective surface that has a little bullseye or a dot on the very tip of it, and on the other end it has a plastic like adhesive. And when you peel the paper off, all you have to do is attach your bottle to the tip of the applicator as you see over here. And the ezdrops will fit on many different size bottles. So that has never been a major issue on will it fit in my bottle. And the ezdrop applicator is good for one bottle until it's finished. So if you're on 2 or 3 different eye drop bottles, what you would do is get 2 or 3 packets, and you get 2 in one packet.
Right, but the thing is, this is, you talked about a serious issue, and I have some experience in that issue. When I was younger, I dated a young girl who had a cornea transplant, and she had to use specific drops that would stop rejection. And those drops had to go in the eye.
That's correct.
Falling off the side didn't benefit.
Correct.
And she had to put 2 drops in twice a day. And the bottle was specific for, I think it was a 30-day supply.
That's correct.
Well, if you miss, then 1, you don't get the benefit of the drop. It's really not going to help in the rejection process. And 2 is, what happens 26 days later when you run out?
Or if you run out 14 days later.
Right.
You cannot refill them. The pharmacy will not refill them unless, of course, you want to pay out of pocket.
Right.
So it's important to get the drops into your eyes at the proper dosage and at the proper direction of your eye doctor.
And again, I want to stress that this is about a serious issue. Yes, you can go out and buy another bottle of Visine. Let's face it, not a big deal. Okay, but you can't buy these other drops. They're very costly, and even if you're doing contact lenses, okay, those contact lens drops are expensive.
Yes, and if you're on therapeutic drops, let's say you have cataracts or glaucoma or an eye infection, they're very expensive. And ezdrops will work for patients that may have been diagnosed with those conditions, as I mentioned, cataracts, glaucoma, dry eyes, or if you are a sports enthusiast and you're using contact lenses out on the water. Same thing, you may be using Visine or any other type of eye drop.
We've spoken about the basics, but I think really the way we're really going to know what this product is and how useful it is if you would take a minute and show us exactly how the product works.
Absolutely.
And we'll be right back. Let me take it and show you exactly how it works.
ezdrop application strips come 2 in a package, and on the back side of the package are the instructions on how to assemble it. First thing that we're going to do is take them out by taking off the blister taking one off, and each application strip has a piece of paper that is adhered with a special kind of a glue. We peel that off, and we take our bottle and we align the tip of the cap to the blue dot, where you can see it almost in the center of the blue dot. It's always best to be able to pull down your lower lid with one finger to give your eye more exposure. And in order to get the drops in your eyes properly, you have to put your head back as far as you can and open up your eyes widely. You take off the cap, hold it over the bridge of your nose, give your eye more exposure. When you see your eye in the reflector, drop your drops.
Okay, so we're back, and again, it is amazing how stupid I feel because it's such a simple idea that's so important, and you were the guy that found it. So, did you ever think, just getting off this subject for 1 second, about like some of the other things like silly string, and did you ever think like when people came up with a noodle for the pool? Simple idea, someone just needs to come up with it. Your idea is so simple, yet so usable and so important. I'm going to ask you this. You showed us how to use it. You showed us how simple it is. It's good for one bottle. Just go over the basics of what you did when you were showing us how to use it.
Well, first, I think it's important to know why my product is the best eye drop applicating device available. First, it is a patented reflective surface. Second, they are disposable. You can use them on any size bottle, whether it's therapeutic or over the counter. And most important is that you never compromise the sterility of your product because the applicator is above, as you will see in the demonstration.
Well, you guys saw what we did, okay? You saw how simple it was. And, you know, we're in South Florida, and though we have viewers all over, a lot of viewers are from New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Canada, and they have family that live down here who are elderly. And I can't imagine that this would be difficult for anybody to use.
Well, that's why it's a great aid to independent living.
There you go. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you broached this with, like, assisted living facilities and nursing homes?
I have, and basically we sell now primarily through the website. We are in some eye doctors' offices, and of course we're always looking for more. We do have certain programs for people that want to purchase in large quantity volume. I'm very easy to contact. I can be contacted at either 1-866-439-8099 or 561-386-0123. And of course, you can always connect with me via the website, which is ezdrops.com. That's ezdrops.com.
Okay, so now I wanted to ask you this before, and I totally slipped my mind. Did this come to you because you were having a hard time putting eye drops in? Now, you've been in this industry, the ophthalmic industry, so you've probably seen a lot of people with the issue. But did you have an issue and said, you know what, people come into my office all the time, they have a problem, now I understand it because I have a problem, or did you just get it because of the patients that came in through the office?
I was wearing contact lenses for a while, and I myself never really had a problem with eye drops the times that I had used it, but I was very much concerned with the patients that I was seeing that they were not getting the drops into their eyes. And I had worked with inventors my entire career. What can I do to help you? So I just try to find an easier and a better way.
The one thing that you stated, and I think it's important that I stress again, is I don't know if you guys ever got pink eye, but pink eye is probably the most contagious disease anywhere.
Yes, it is.
So if you're going to find an applicator, okay, that you're going to spend a ton of money on, okay, you're going to have to throw that out, okay? There is no keeping it. When you have pink eye, whatever you've touched needs to go. This is made to go when you're done.
Yes, because it is disposable. When the bottle is empty, you take the bottle with the applicator and you can just dispose of it.
How's it come packaged? I know I see packages in front of me. How do they come packaged? In packages 1, 2, 4?
They come in package of 2.
Okay, so that's the standard
2
package.
applicators per package,
2?
yes.
Okay. And, you know, you're given a 30-day supply, I guess, if you have cataracts, glaucoma, infections? Is that
Well, usually a bottle of eye drops will last 30 days or more, depending on the volume of the bottle
Right.
and why you're taking it. But each applicator will stay on one bottle until it's finished.
Okay, so, and the other thing about this is it's irrelevant what bottle they give you. They can give you the little bottle, they can give you the big bottle. It doesn't matter what size, it works on any size bottle.
Correct.
You know, you guys have been with me a long time, and you know, if you've been around a long time, you've heard the story about somebody that I knew that reached over to the nightstand, because she didn't take her contact lenses out at night, and put crazy glue in instead of her eye drops.
Yes.
And people think that that never happens.
It does happen.
It does happen. And thank God the lens was in there.
Mhm.
Okay? But with Easy Drop, you'll know exactly which bottle is yours, because Crazy Glue bottle is exactly like, size-wise, the contact lens bottle. So not only is it going to make it easy for you to put them in, but it's also going to make it easier for you to decipher what bottle you're using. Let's talk about the reflective surface for a second. Why did you come up with it?
Well, the reflective surface, because I wanted something that would not compromise sterility. And the only way that you can do this is to see your eye being reflected back. Now, it may not be crystal clear for everybody, depending on if you're nearsighted, if you're farsighted, but it's only a target. If you can see your eye in the reflector by the crosshairs, squeeze the bottle. If you don't see your eye in there, don't squeeze the bottle.
You know, it's really pretty amazing, again, how something so important can be something so simple, and yet we don't think about it, and it takes someone else to come up with an idea that makes our lives easier, safer, and better. Once again, why don't you tell them how they can reach you and how they can find the product?
Either on our website at ezdrops.com, and that's ezdrops.com, or 1-866-439-8099, or locally 1-561-386-0123.
And you know, go to the website, which is ezdrops.com.
ezdrops.com.
And read about it and look at it. You just saw the demonstration, okay? That took like no time, all right? And I can't imagine that age is going to be a problem using this product, because it is a very simple ABC type product to use, and that makes it that much simpler. That makes it that much more comfortable for someone a little older to use.
Wayne, I do want to say that on the website there is a video showing a complete demonstration on how to use Easy Drops, as well as being on the back of each package.
A great idea, great product. With that, everybody, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Check out the website, ezdrops.com. Be back soon.